Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining us. My name is Rachel Fuller. I'm one of the co founders of Tate Zoey, and I have the pleasure today of interviewing one of my girl boss crushes and our newest gifted artist, Mary Beth Greene from MB Green Bags. Hey, Mary Beth.
Hey Rachel, it's so great to be here today.
So glad to be talking with you. So, if you guys are watching, let us know where you're watching from. Say hi in the comments. If you're watching the replay, be sure to comment #replay. But Mary Beth and I are just so grateful you're here. This is going to be a great chance for you guys to get to know her, get to know the Mary Beth that we have all completely just fallen in love with. So, thanks for being on with us today. And let's get started. So, Mary Beth, can you just give us a little bit of background about you? Where are you from? Where did you grow up? Where are you living now?
Yes, so I grew up in Selma, Alabama, and I was born and raised there. My parents were born and raised there. It's a small town right outside of Montgomery, Alabama. And then I left Selma and graduated from high school, went to Auburn, and I now live in Fairhope, Alabama, and I've been here for about 17 years. So we are along the beautiful Gulf Coast and the beaches. If you've been to Orange Beach, Gulf Shores, so Fairhope is where I've been for about 17 years and where I've had the pleasure of raising my boys.
I love it. That is awesome. Okay, so in case anybody doesn't know, isn't familiar with MB Green, Mary Beth makes bags, and not just any old bags, like amazing bags that you're going to get a chance to see in a second. And we actually were able to partner with her to create an exclusive bag collection just for Tate and Zoe. So we're so excited about that. But Mary Beth, before you launched MB Green, what did your career look like? What did you do?
Well, I was a high school teacher for 3 years, and that was all well and good. I loved my teaching position, but then when I had a family of my own, I took a break and was at home with my boys. But then I got antsy and wanted to go back to work, and so I started doing trunk shows and things very similar. What didn't follow the exact business model as Tate and Zoe. I wish it had, because it probably would have been been even better. However, I was doing trunk shows, and that took me to market, which fast forward threw me into a sales position for 11 years as a rep at a showroom in Atlanta, which threw me into where I am today, 7 years in with MB Green and designing and manufacturing quality travelwares that we do today. So that's really sort of a snapshot of where I was and where I am today.
So it seems like you kind of always had that creative itch, even though you were in some other positions that kind of led you to start making bags. So where did the idea come from to start making bags?
Well, it was when I was traveling as a sales rep when I worked for the showroom at Market in Atlanta, and I was Alabama and Mississippi covering those two states, and it seemed that there was such a void in the marketplace that our stores, every time I would leave and would be packing up my samples, and they would say, "Do you have a bag line?" And I didn't have anything to offer them other than what they already had in their store. And so that was when I literally sat down at my kitchen table for probably 2 years, nights and weekends, designing bags that I thought were functional and sophisticated, but yet classic styles. I wanted something durable. As a mom of two boys, that was like very imperative, because that was in my face all the time of how important it was for something to have that durability, so that if it became your favorite and your go-to, it didn't wimp out on you after one season.
Yes. And oh my gosh, when you say that these bags are durable, that is the understatement of the year. Like, we have literally taken like chocolate and rubbed it on the bags and it wipes off. It's the craziest thing. So also, as a mom of two little boys and a little girl, like, these bags are a total life changer. Truly. So, okay. Well, you've been featured on all kinds of different broadcasts and networks like Today Show, Good Morning America, QVC, and even an InStyle magazine. So those are some pretty major accolades that, like, pretty much nobody can else say. So of all of the things, Which was your proudest moment as a small business owner?
Well, I can definitely say I'm not going to choose any of those. I'll tell you what my proudest moment is, but as exciting as all of those have been, because when I did start this journey and this adventure, I never started it saying I'm going to do this and I'm going to end up here, or I'm going to be on the Today Show, or I'm going to be on QVC. I I started knowing this is going to be great and we're going to sell these bags, but I really didn't have that in mind. But if you ask me truly my proudest moment, I think when I get the most excited and even the most emotional are those days where it is our delivery day to get a container. Those are my days that really just like get me, because it's like it has come from halfway around the world. It started as an idea. It usually takes anywhere from 12 to 18 months from the drawing board to the day that container shows up. And so it's that moment that you've been looking forward to and that you've truly worked so hard for, that you see it all come to fruition. And then as exciting as the sales and the accolades and the recognition and being on some of those different nationally recognizable type shows and magazines, that's exciting. But it's really that moment when that product actually arrives in the finished stages and you're ready to put it on your shelf and truly offer it to people, because it's a passion. I'm selling something that I truly love.
Yes, I can't even imagine. Like, what did it feel like the first time that a shipment came in and you picked up a bag and you were like, "I designed this."
I know. It really was just that moment of like, is this really happening? It really is just an exciting and emotional time, and you get so excited and you see it for the first time. And granted, you approved it and you saw that prototype before the factory actually started sewing those bags. But at that point it's been 3, maybe 4 months, and you've kind of forgotten, or you haven't seen it in every color you chose to make it in. So it's super fun to see all of the colors and how it all goes together, and to hear other people get excited. So those are just some of the moments that stand out, And of course, we're super proud that we've had some of those marketing moments as well. But that's what really that's what drives us every day, is just that passion and the joy it truly brings here in our office.
That is so cool. And what a special moment. So, I'm just curious, as a bag designer and as a small business owner, what does your just day-to-day schedule look like?
Every day is different, which is what I love about the job. Is some days we start our mornings at 8 in the morning and it's a photo shoot because the light is perfect then, or some days we start with emails and computer work. So every day is definitely different depending on what we have going on. And I know a lot of people often talk about work life balance and how do you balance. And for me, I don't always balance. I don't think any of us do, as moms or professionals, and yet everyone still has a personal life, a professional life, whether you're juggling little ones or teenagers or grown kids that are now getting married, or grandkids. We all have a season of life. And I think if we just accept that sometimes there's more balance than others, then that's a healthy place to be as you move forward, because that you're not going to go on and on like that eventually it cycles out. But so for me, every day is definitely different. But I do most of the emails and the design and working with the factories and making sure that we get things here. And then my team here in the office is everybody, we all wear a lot of hats because we are a small team, but that's what makes it fun. And it really feels like a family and a team here. So everybody kind of has their main responsibilities, but then we all overlap in a lot of ways too.
I love it. You're so right. It's hard to find that balance, but also so cool that you've been able to wear so many hats and do so many different things. So when somebody asks you, what do you do? What's your go-to answer? Do you go towards like, oh, I'm a designer, or are you like, I'm a small business owner, I'm the CEO? What do you say?
Yeah, I say that, we make and design bags and we ship them all over the country, and we're a wholesale and a retail company. So we're doing what we love every single day.
That is so cool. That's living the dream right there. Okay, so let's jump in and let's talk about our exclusive collection that you designed just for Tate and Zoey. So, one thing that makes it distinct and identifiable is the navy blue zipper and webbing. And then we've also got 3 exclusive colorways and also a couple exclusive designs. But those exclusive colors are sand, fern, and sky, and you've got them sitting behind you. So let's take a look at the sand real quick.
This, yes. So this is the sand, super classic. I love. Hopefully, you can sort of see that it's called sand because it almost has that just little pebble, little bit of grain. I said that it to me the sand it keeps it from being that intimidating light colored bag because it's already got that. But like you just said, it's got the wax coating on the outside, so truly, if it gets dirty or you have a spill or something sticky, it just sits on the top until you can clean it off. And then the interior with the vinyl lining, it's so nice because truly you can wipe it off inside or out. So you can see that vinyl lining, and it's a nice quality thick vinyl lining. So if you're going to personalize the bag, it's not going to change the integrity of that vinyl on the inside. So it's going to really do up nice, but you can truly wipe it out inside and out.
Yes, and so that's the zipper pouch that Mary Beth is showing. And the other thing I love about it is the zipper. The zipper is so like,
Yes,
I don't know if heavy duty is the right word, but it's just a nice quality zipper.
yes. It's like a molded zipper. And this is another, it seems, like it just happened, but I've always been one of those. I do not like bags that when I reach down in the bag, that the zipper scratches your arm. And a lot of metal zippers are scratchy. And so that was actually part of the process in choosing this zipper. So not only is it just a fun navy classic great color, but it is that molded zipper. So when you reach down in the bag, and that goes for all of the styles, you're not going to have that scratchy feeling on your arm.
Yes, for sure. I never thought about that, but you're so right. There have been several times where I've like been like, ouch, put my arm in something and the zipper is scratchy.
Scratchy.
Mm.
Yeah.
Okay, let's take a look at something in the fern color. So how about the organizer bag that you've got back there?
Yes. Okay. This bag, it again, and this is something that we hear often, and we take it as the biggest compliment that the bags do look super simple. They're classic, they're sophisticated, but they are so functional. And truly, just like I mentioned with the zipper, everything has been, we've tried to cover all of the things that you would want in a travel bag. So you can see on the back, it's got this nice loop here where it can hang with if you're in a hotel, if you're in a dorm room, if you have washed it and you need it to air dry. So you have that so you can hang it. It also has the vinyl, same vinyl that's on the interior is on the bottom. We assume that for toiletries or even if you use it for sunscreen or baby needs, that there are going to be times where you sit it in water or around something that you want to be able to just wipe that clean quickly. And then it does have the nice cotton webbing on the top that is a very quality, heavy duty cotton webbing that you can easily carry the bag. Also, this one, let me get this stuffing out because I definitely want you to be able to see the interior pockets of this one where you can put full-size toiletries. And like I said, that was what it was truly designed for. However, our customers have shown us that there are so many other ways to use this bag, whether it is for baby. You can see 2 are popped out, but it actually has a total of 5 interior pockets. It's all lined with the vinyl. And then you have this wonderful molded zipper here for medications, Q-tips, hair products, hair accessories. So that actually zips so that everything, again, stays organized right there in the lid. And then, again, if people want to personalize, there is no pocket on the very front. So if you wanted to do any type of personalization, it makes it super easy to do that right on the front. But it also gives you room because it comes with the little vinyl drawstring bag here. It's a clear bag. It just has the white tissue in the middle, but the white or the clear bag has a nice little drawstring, so you can put other smaller items. And then because it doesn't have the pocket, you have room once you fill your bag to still get that in there. But it's amazing how much this bag will hold. You can do a straight iron, a travel hair dryer, hair brushes, baby bottles, a burp cloth formula. I have one that I love to keep all of our sunscreen in. I do nose and lips here, and then the spray and the different SPF here. Crafters love this bag for yarn and knitting. So we love hearing all the different ways that you can actually use this super functional bag. So,
Yes, you
and
can
again,
even
like I
use it
said,
as like a tool organizer for guys, and that fern color is great for men. And then we
great.
saw one of our brand affiliates posted the other day. She used it. She was taking her family on a picnic. She has a new baby, so she put a bottle in there, but she also could put a sippy cup in there for her toddler. She put an ice pack down in the middle, and then all the snacks around the side. So you could use it even as like a little picnic bag.
Yes, for sure. And especially with little ones, it certainly beats packing a bulky, heavy cooler. So pop that ice pack in there and snacks, and you're good to go. And it doesn't feel such like a task to try and get the kids out the door to go to the park for a little while.
Yes, for
Yeah, that's
sure.
a great idea.
Okay, so let's look at the essential bag that you've got back there in the
Yep.
sky color.
I know this color. I love this color. I love this shape. Again, it has the molded navy zipper, same nice cotton webbing on the top, the little square shape. We've got the vinyl on the bottom again. And like you said, this is perfect for him or her. So it really is great for either. Again, a nice little catch-all. You've got this little netting here with the molded zipper on the top, so put smaller items here. This is perfect for toiletries, makeup, medication, retainers, chargers, men's toiletries, and the things that men need to carry as well. If they have all of their shade things in more of like a dop kit, this is for all the other extra. Even like crafts and organizing crayons and things like that maybe you put this down in a diaper bag because you have a toddler, and you need those little trucks, and you need the little markers or crayons or whatever to keep them happy too. So yes, I love this, and it also comes in the fern and the sand, and we call this sky.
Yes, love it. Okay, so then there's also a tote bag that is like not just your average tote bag. It is like almost like a jumbo tote. It is huge.
I'm going to attempt to show you this.
I don't even
Taking
think
the
it will fit on the
sandbag top.
screen because that's how
I
big it is.
know, right? And look at the side. It is great with these long handles. It makes it super easy, even once you've loaded it, to put it over your shoulder. And then the zip pocket here on the front is great. And you can see, it's a nice deep pocket, and you're able to see on the inside exactly what's in it. You've got these handles are reinforced. We just have boxes in it so you can really see how big this bag truly is. And again, this is probably my favorite piece because I love to travel with it, but it's one of those where I will put things down in it and shoes, and then I'll go through the house and add my charger or a bottle of wine or whatever else that I'm adding. And there's something about, I love a duffel, but I typically have a duffel and the tote bag because once I have zipped my duffel, it's like you can't pack anything else. But for this, I can keep adding things until it's just totally full. So I love this bag, and it also comes in all three colors.
Love it. Okay, and then last, but of course, certainly not least, the duffel that you mentioned.
The Duffel, I love her. This combination is just so yummy. I love it. It's so classic. Again, that same great wax canvas exterior. So when you see it and feel it, you can tell immediately that it's going to just allow anything to sit right on top. It has the removable and adjustable shoulder strap. It's nice and wide, and again, it's going to make for comfortable carrying on your shoulder once you get this bag totally full, because as you can see, it too holds quite a bit. Probably one of my favorite features about this bag, it does have the little Velcro here where it can hold the handles together, so when you're traveling, it makes it really easy to grab. But before I even unzip it, I love the way the zip top closure here. So you can see it's the U shape. So when you unzip this, it truly is like a box, just has the stuffing in it. But even if that wasn't in it, it keeps its shape. So it's very easy to live out of it for a weekend or wherever you might be, the ball field, the gym. This bag is awesome because it will hold a lot, but it also makes for a super cute sort of slouch duffel if it's for the gym or just for, like, you know, a one-nighter. It doesn't have to be packed totally full and still look like a great stylish and functional bag. Also, it comes with, which is probably on the very bottom, but it comes with this awesome oversized drawstring bag. Look how big this is. So it is really even like an oversized shoe bag. It's bigger than a shoe bag. So again, drawstring, but it's perfect for dirty clothes on the return trip home. It's perfect for shoes, wet bathing suits, sandy shoes, muddy shoes. Again, all of these colors are great for guys and girls of any age, really. So, you know, whether they are in high school or going off to college or you're a business traveler, it is that great in between the black rolly bag and the Nike duffel bag at such an affordable price. And again, super durable. So we think that it's super functional in terms of using it when you're out and about, that it's one of those bags that does become that go-to because we hopefully have made it really easy for you to travel, and especially when you can mix and match. And for me, you know, I love to mix and match the different pieces because with them all having that same navy zipper and accent, you can mix and match, or your husband might have one piece and you have another, or your children, and you're able to, you know, hey, let me borrow that bag, or can I use your duffel? And you still feel like you have this cohesive set when you're on the go.
Yes, for sure. And I love how all the pieces, like the essential bag and the organizer and even the little zip pouch, they all fit so nicely in the duffel, and then you still have room for clothes,
Yeah.
and you have that clear drawstring bag that fits down in there too. And that, when you say that duffel fits a lot, that's also an understatement because it fits a
It
lot. And
it really
I
does.
just love when you open that top, you can see down into that duffel. You can see everything, which is not
It,
typical for a zipper. It's almost like a real
it
zipper suitcase almost because you
yeah.
can see everything like that. It's amazing.
Yes, and it also has just a great bottom. I don't know, it's a very sturdy bottom on the bottom of the bag. And again, if you sit it down with that wax canvas exterior, you know, I tell people don't be afraid of the lighter colors. You know, they're all beautiful colors, but this is super classic, and it's not a stark, intimidating sand color. You know, it feels very casual and used, and then when you touch it and feel that, you can immediately feel that wipeability just in the touch. So, so
Yes.
anyway, yes, I love them all together.
Yes, for sure. Okay, well, we want to hear from you guys in the chat. What is your favorite color? Do you like the sand? Do you like the sky? Or do you like that fern color? So let us know in the chat. We want to hear from you. But in the meantime, Mary Beth, I would love to know from you, what is your favorite kind of inspirational quote that would inspire other female entrepreneurs?
Well, I do have a favorite quote, and that is a Mark Twain quote, and it is, "Don't wait, the time will never be right." And I think about that often, and I think that that is in business and even sometimes in life. But don't wait, the time will never be right. But also, like I said earlier, this is something that we're passionate about and we love it. And I even tell my college boys this. Sometimes they're starting to think about jobs and what's next. And I remind myself that I tell others this and I should think about this. But when we're doing new designs and things, sometimes I say, um, if it's not a hell yeah, it's a no. So, and I think that just comes down to passion. Like you've got to love it. You've got to want to use it. I can't wait. And so sometimes, we get on this tear and we design and we do and we new colors and if we're on the fence about something, there's something holding us back. So I don't know that that's an exact quote, but that's something that, we practice around here and
It's a Mary
it
Beth
keeps us
Greene quote.
excited. That's right. That's right. So anyway, we love that. And again, we love what we do and it's so fun. And the first time I got the samples that we all had been working on for, I guess what, like a year at least. It takes a long time, but when we first got these and I opened them and literally I think I got them on a Thursday and I was going out of town for the weekend and I made a special trip up to my office just to get these bags because I was so excited. I was like, I want to use those this weekend. And so it was just it's so fun to see it and it's finished, after you've been working on everything and see it and you get so excited about all the new colors and seeing it all come together with the different zippers and, accents. So, I think it's just those are the types of things that make me excited when we get new things.
I love it. Well, thank you so much, Mary Beth, for being on with us today. For all of you watching, if you cannot wait to get your hands on one of these exclusive MB Green bags, be sure to check out your brand affiliates website or visit tateandzoey.com and you can see all the different styles and colors there. We even have gift sets that'll help save you money if you want to bundle different pieces together. So be sure to check those out on your brand affiliates website. Mary Beth, I think these are going to be like the gift of the season this year. These make such great Christmas
Oh,
gifts. And the price points, like you said, they're so affordable for such amazing quality. And the prices range too. I mean, you've got your $20 item, you've got your more expensive item for somebody who you're going to spend a little bit more on for the holidays. So I love these for a Christmas gift. Couldn't have come at a better time. And we are just so excited that we get to partner with amazing, incredible, talented women like you. So thank you for helping us
oh.
change lives with a gift. Thank you to all of you watching for helping us change lives with a gift. And I know that you guys have fallen just as in love with Mary Beth as we have. And we'll see you soon. Thanks for watching.
Thank you, Rachel. Thank you. Bye-bye.